everyone. Spotlight is coming up, and we told you Spotlight today is on Dwayne Stevenson. And of course, we also got to ask him a few questions as well. So you want to tune in for that. But right now, we're about to do a Roots Rhyme and Reason.
Yes, today we're featuring an artist called Rebellion the Recaller. And of course, the artist called Better Days. Now, the RRR for this tune is called All Wrong Things Them Want to Get Used to. Tribal killings and how them trying to execute.
Yes. The reasoning for me, we're living in a world, like just what we were talking about in the Give Thanks, Sheriff, right? Mm-hmm. We're living in a world where they want us to get used to all the negativity.
Yes.
Like, I'll give you a very good example, right? So, he says all the wrong things they want people to get used to. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm noticing something happening even in our country right now. Mm-hmm. People are fine with going out. Yes. People, today we've had the highest cases, right? 45 in a day.
Yes.
Now, this is coming from this attitude that, kila siku tumekuwa tukipata 10 cases, 12, 20. Tuko sawa. Unajua? So people are trying to make it a new normal to just go outside as usual, even though there's a pandemic out there, right? And for me, that is something that we need to be more responsible about. I've noticed people are slacking a lot.
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And just allowing things to happen. Mm-hmm. So I was listening to the brief today that was given by the government, and some things were said, like, for instance, people are finding it very okay to abuse these restaurants that we were told we can now have open. Guys are going in there wakijifungia, and it's becoming a norm.
Yes.
It's becoming a new norm. It's normal for us to tujifungia kwa best day by 5 o'clock tukunywe mpaka asubuhi. That is not the point, guys. And the thing is, system always, sometimes you feel like you're in a system, you don't want to do it, and it puts you in a box. But then now you start finding an alternative way of life, and sometimes that alternative way is not always the correct way.
Yes.
So for me, my reasoning, about all the wrong things they want us to get used to, going again back to the landlords, right? It's like normal for them to kick out a mother with 3 children on the street, and then for us to just be keyboard warriors about it. Who's going to get out and say, where is she? Does she need money? Does she need help?
Yes.
Does she need clothes? Does she need a blanket? Are we just going to go on Facebook, on Twitter, and just be like, oh, government, do this, or do better, or do this, or do that? And he goes on to say tribal killings, right? In that same rhyme. We've seen Africa. I think we're our own enemy. What do you think? We're our worst enemy.
Yes, that's true. And also, just to echo what you're saying, back in the days, there were taboos even among Africans. Back in the days, there were things that we Africans couldn't be associated with. You find that Western media or the producers or somebody who wants to put something into your head started using movies and series,
cartoons as well,
so
to normalize
things that you guys know and actually feel that's not right.
You
get.
Yeah.
So you're watching a movie, they've made things like sex no longer a taboo, not something that you're supposed to be discussing even when you're having your dinner. There can be a program on TV that's having explicit scenes. It's they're trying to show you that if you do not appreciate or start to embrace such things, you're backward thinking. You're not forward thinking.
Yeah, man. And it's really a good point you've said, the musical Sheriff, because it's coming down also to the music that we're listening to right now.
Yes.
We recently seen a very big group getting their song and their video pulled down because it had pedophilic content.
Yes.
Talking about a woman's body part like a child, and then comparing it to a child, to a baby, first of all.
Yes.
So it goes to show how even the next generation, washaanza wame accept.
Normal.
It's normal.
It's as long as it sells. Because the understanding is, we as Kenyans right now, we can be able to classify such music as obscene.
Yes.
So what about the Western media? They would have just put it on social media and it's like, si it's sawa, kwani nyinyi mnaona kama kitu nini mbaya hapa? They try to normalize it. They try to, as the rhyme says, all wrong things them want
people to get used to.
Tribal killings and how them trying to execute.
Yeah, and that goes to also just seeing so much violence on TV and checking like it's a normal thing.
How is it that a kid of 12 years gets up and tries to commit suicide? Mtoi ameona kwa TV. Or maybe it was an accident. Aliona wapi? How does a kid start knowing at 12 years?
It goes down to even the video games, man. Yes. The video games are so violent. They're so violent. If you go and check the games that our youths are playing, it's making them look like it's normal to just pick up a gun and shoot somebody on the street or attack someone's village. This very famous games like I'm attacking someone's village. To me, it's terrorism. Why are you attacking my village?
Why would you attack them? Or why do you make it look like it's normal?
Oh, it's a game.
Yes. Why do you make it look like if somebody does wrong, you're going to attack his village?
Yeah, man. That's crazy. So this is, the reasoning that we have today. The tune is, of course, from Rebellion, the Recaller, and the tune is Better Days Ahead. Basically, the vibe is, positive, that we're going to have better days ahead. But we're going to be reasoning with you guys when we come back. Check that reasoning. What do you think? Make we know. Here we go. Rebellion, the Recaller with a big tune there. Better Days Ahead here on Vibes Radio.